Today though, life is rather gentle with me. Thanks to a very kind friend of mine, I have the chance to drive a 997 and a beautiful example, and see what I have been missing, as well as compare it with my humble Porsche, the poor man's Porsche 996 that is.
So this is how they compare on paper.
It's a safe bet to say that the 997 is the better car. However, things do not go always in the right direction, as the 991 generation has shown us. I mean, what is a 911? It's a sports car. However, you can only sell a raw sports car to a certain amount of people. I mean, to sell cars, you know, Porsche has to soften it up a bit, water it down a bit, however you might like to call. And it's not just Porsche, you know, because the customers also want it. So let's go back to the 996 comparison. I mean, I have to say that it's not a direct apples to apples comparison with my car, as this car is a Tiptronic and four-wheel drive.
The other key factors are the 997 is more powerful yet a lot more heavier. So as a result they have more or less similar power to weight ratios. And this can be observed in their acceleration times, at least on paper. Anyway, here we go.
In terms of looks, I used to think that the 993 series was the ultimate 911. However, when you look closer, that high rake windscreen tells your brain that it actually is an ancient design brought forward in time thanks to some modern, say, headlights, mirrors. As a car design, I think the 997 is perfection. I mean, it's stunningly beautiful, yet understated. It doesn't scream, hey, look at me. And nothing seems as an afterthought or a facelift or an update. I mean, it's just so pure, and everything seems as if it was designed like that from the first day. First generation of 997 cars are almost the same with the 996 cars in terms of mechanics. It's a bit like a 996 in designer clothes. Tunnels. This car has a 3.8 liter engine with 355 horsepower. And you can feel that it's got more mid-range torque. I mean, to really move in my car, you have to keep it above 4,000 RPMs. And although this car is Tiptronic, transmission is not a driver's choice. Tiptronic transmission is a automatic transmission with a torque converter, so you cannot expect lightning quick reactions when you are shifting manually. However, don't let people knock down this transmission. I mean, it functions well. It would be great while you are daily driving the car, and it's a whole lot better than a single clutch automated manual. It's not jerky, it's very smooth. Okay, let's get the car to sport mode and get into the manual and see how quick the transmission reacts. And these buttons are rather cumbersome. I mean, they are not the most convenient stuff, but let's see. Now we are in fourth gear, third, click, second, third, fourth. It's okay, I mean, it's reasonably quick. Tiptronic and four-wheel drive makes this car an altogether a different animal. What people always rave about in a 911 is that steering feel. When you have the four-wheel drive, that steering feel is lost. Press the sport button, the PASM, which stands for Porsche Active Stability Management, it firms up the dampers. You get a sharper throttle and transmission response. But it's not like two cars in one, as some people would advertise. I mean, the basic setup of this car is already firm. It needs to be firm because it's a sports car, and when you press the sports button it becomes even firmer, but not to a level that is unbearable or hugely noticeable unless you are really on a bumpy road. 997 is a much heavier car, especially in this wide body 4S format, because I mean, first of all, the body of the car is heavier. It's got four-wheel drive. It's much more sure-footed. It goes as if it's on rails. But it takes some of the feel from the steering. That's a fact. After spending hours in this beautiful car, I have to confirm my initial remark that 997 is the pinnacle of 911 lineage. You just have to find a car that suits your style, your needs. I mean, if it's a daily, it's okay to have it Tiptronic. I don't see a problem with that. second day a new type of LCD screen or whatever comes, and this becomes a museum piece. As a calm person, I may not look too excited at the moment, but this actually is my dream car, at least in the real world. I mean, unless something really dramatic happens and my revenue level stays more or less the same,